being with us this evening. My name is Kevin Wallach, and I'm the director of the group on stage right now, which is the Dublin Coffin Emerald Band. The first piece that we played for you today is a piece by a new composer, a very young composer, named Salvador Alan Jacobo, called Vuelo, which is Spanish for flight. And so the idea behind the music is to kind of illustrate like clouds going by and flying across the United States and things like that. We'll be moving on with our next piece called Knights of Dundee. this next piece, we'll take a short break and reset the stage for concert band's portion of the concert. But Emerald Band will be finishing their concert with a medley of John Williams music from movies that you might know. It'll be starting out with Welcome to Jurassic Park from Jurassic Park, Theme from Schindler's List, and Raiders March from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is John Williams' trilogy.
we had the pleasure of working with a student teacher from Ohio State, Mr. Matthew Pugh. So he's been here since we met for the first time in December, and then he's worked with us all the way through January up to now. He's worked with some 6th graders, worked with some 7th graders at Sells, Rizzo, and Carr, and then worked with our jazz band and our concert band here. Would you help me congratulate Mr. Pugh again on his graduation and new degree in music education from Ohio State? One quick extra thing. I want to give a quick thank you to Michael Bradstreet, Tyler Bradstreet, Grace Castre, Sanjana Rajesh, and Kite Paradise, also known as the Crab Boys, for helping to fold our programs tonight. We do a quick round of applause for them. For Kylie, Pauline, Cadence, Lynn, and Charmy, who have folded our programs for almost every single concert since they started school here, just not this one. So one more round of applause for those. And now to tell you a little bit about what's coming up next, or in fact what we just did a little bit, this is Kat Rose.
Good evening, my name is Kat Rose. I'm a French horn here in the concert band. The piece we just performed is Fire Dance by David Schaefer. I really enjoy this piece because it's an energetic piece that really brings out like the thrilling rush, the brass and percussion, and it also has a really beautiful woman feature. Now, here's Shine.
Hello, my name is Johnny Harrod, and I'm a clarinet player here in the concert band. Our next song, West Highland Sojourn by Robert Sheldon, is inspired by his travels to the western hill country of England and Wales. This year we got the honor of working on this piece with Professor of Music and Associate Director of Bands at The Ohio State University, Dr. Scott Jones. This composition features 3 movements, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you could refrain from clapping to the very end. Thank you.
Patterson, and I'm a trumpet here in the concert band. This next piece you're about to hear us perform is called Dark Heart by Randall Standridge. And this piece depicts a daring escape from the Transylvanian-style Castle Darkheart. This will be the final piece that we play today for you guys before the symphonic band takes over. With that in mind, I'd just like to thank you all for coming out. It means the world to myself and to the rest of us that you were able to come out here and support us while we perform. With all that said, here is Dark Heart by Randall Standridge.
introductions keep going, my name is Jerry Moretz, I'm Director of Bands here at Double Coffin High School. We are the Symphonic Band, and we are happy to have you at our spring concert. As we go through our curriculum, one of the neat things that we get to do is play a piece like you just heard. You got to hear Emerald play the Star Wars medley. This was Fantastic Beasts from the Harry Potter saga. I have to use a word that I'm probably not shouldn't use or whatever. That's a fun piece for us to enjoy, kind of bringing the movie magic to the spring concert. We are now going to take into the next piece. It's been a very big challenge for us. What is neat about the band is as much as they are being challenged, I am being challenged. This is one of the more difficult pieces I've ever had a chance to conduct. I knew we were going to play it at when we were at the winter concert, and during the winter concert, it was just one of those things where it's kind of fun to be able to play some bucket list piece. So the next piece is by a French composer that was writing in the Impressionistic period. The kids got to see paintings from Claude Monet, where got to see what the brushstrokes looked like in French Impressionism. So the piece that you're about to hear is called The Engulfed Cathedral, and it's a story from Brittany of where people were, this is not a religious piece, but dealing with people's sins, and the town was punished by a cathedral that was once a glorious part of the town has now sunken into the ocean. But every day, the cathedral rises out of the water to see all of its glory, and then the townspeople were punished to see the cathedral sink back into the sea. The kids got to hear multiple pieces of it, some concert band pieces, but this was originally written for the piano by Claude Debussy. One of the neat things is that we have something called piano rolls, and if you're familiar with a player piano, not a digital piano, but a player piano, where when someone played on the piano, it was punched out to be one of like an early computer of what the music sounded like. So we actually have Claude Debussy playing a player piano where we got to hear his tempos and his interpretation of this piece. So it was another thing that we got to listen to. So we hope you enjoy our journey here. Maybe you'll hear and see the cathedral rise up out of the water, and maybe you'll also be taking a journey where we are punished, where we don't get to see that cathedral until tomorrow. We hope you enjoy the Engulfed Cathedral. right, now we walk into an awards portion of our spring concert. One of the neat things that we get to do throughout marching band, jazz band gets to participate, and of course the concert band does as well. But we like to hand out an award. We have, dating back to 1961, every single award winner of what is called the John Philip Sousa Award. The John Philip Sousa Award is handed out to our top concert band students. This has nothing to do with marching band. This has something to do with the excellence shown on this stage. So we ask our students, all of our freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, to nominate somebody who they think is exemplary of our concert band program. Historically, we've passed out 2 of these, and tonight we are going to do the same. For our first recipient, will you please welcome and let's congratulate Lem Watkins. Our second recipient is someone who I often tell, please play quieter. It's not because they're not a great musician, but it's because the tenor saxophone is so loud. Please welcome Ethan Murray as These 2 names will be in our band room forever. Please help us congratulate Lem Watkins and Ethan Murray one more time. Now, one of my most favorite things to do all year is to ask the following. Can we have the seniors come up on stage and line up in alphabetical order by last name? Parents, watch closely. I know we've got high grade point averages here at Kaufman, but let's just see how well they do. Here we go, seniors. No instruments. Come up, come up. Michael's that way, and our W's are this way.
Would you please hold your applause until the end? They are deserving of applause, and we will give it to them. We'll begin with Michael Bradstreet, Tyler Bradstreet, Grace Castre, Drew Chapman. Okay. Just kidding. Ray Combs, Kent Eckert, Ethan Foster, Colin Middendorf, Jack Moore, Vanessa Morales, Ethan Murray, Ako Nita, Kite Paradise, Nathan Galudi, Amelia Reedy, Cassandra Ring, Emerson Simon, Carson Spears, Lem Watkins, Evie Watson, Alex Wongchawat, and Risa Yokota. Let's have a round of applause for them.
Okay, moving on to our last piece. You think in a career of, I don't know how many years I get to do this, that you play 6 pieces a year, that you would just continue to play new pieces. There's always one piece that I come back to, and the next one is one of them. I think this is the 3rd time I've conducted this piece, and the reason is because it's so much fun for the kids. Let's put 2 and 2 together here for just 1 second. But our seniors, who are here with us tonight, stuck through a pandemic in which they met us, Mr. Wallach and Mr. Nippert and myself. They met us online. And if you only think about the struggles that it takes to learn how to play an instrument and perform at a level, or to just have fun with it, the seniors up on stage, not only are they here with us tonight, meaning they've gone through 4 years of our band program, but they've also started in an environment that just wasn't fun. This is a special senior class for myself, and it's going to be fun to conduct this piece, Vesuvius. If you're familiar with the story, we're in Italy, outside of Pompeii, and the volcano erupts. The last piece was filled with beauty, and you can maybe see the majestic cathedral come out of the water. This is not that. This is a 6-minute piece, and all it is pedal to the metal, and just kind of envisioning what those residents of Pompeii felt like as a volcano exploded in their town. So hold on to your seats and enjoy this wonderful piece called Vesuvius by Frank DeKelly.
out to the cafeteria and say hello and take a picture or two. But let's not stay around here too long. Let's get home in case we leave. Have a wonderful evening.